we are back. Today's actually Wednesday. The last video came out on Sunday, so been a couple days, and today we're back to try and finish everything off. Just a quick recap. When we left off the other day, we got the top half mostly taken apart. Was having trouble reaching the lower head bolts. I have an idea for that, so I don't have to take the headers off, because I really just don't want to. And then once we do that, we'll tackle the radiator. That top trans line there is just being stubborn. So before I left the other day, I soaked it down with some PB Blaster, and hopefully it's loosened up enough. Goal for today: radiator out, heads off. I'll go rinse a balancer puller, pull that off. Timing gear, and then probably the cam. So I've already got the radiator out, the grill out. So once the radiator comes out, the cam should come right out, no problem. Here's hoping we have a little bit of luck. All right, little progress update. As you can see, one head's off. Did end up having to disconnect the header. Really unfortunate, didn't want to have to do that, but whatever. I'm gonna replace them with these anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Head's off, it's over there. You can see our cylinders really look pretty good. Well, maybe you can't see that, but I can see it, so all that looks good. Head seems fine. Didn't really see any obvious issues, so really thinking this was really just a clean, low mile motor, which I'm really happy with. All right, time to get the other side done, and I'll update you guys in a little bit. All right, passenger side is done. I've succeeded in making a mess, but really, this side looks just as good as the other side, so that's nice. We got really nice cross hatching again. Doesn't look like it's too dirty. And the head looks pretty much exactly the same as the other one. Cool. So that is that all done. That, I can't see it from that side. Can't really see it from there either because I put the stupid jack handle there. So that top transcooler line is really fighting me. It is not budging at all. So probably just gonna have to cut that off to get any more progress made. But I think I'm kind of done for right now. Might pull the exhaust off just so it's not dragging, but other than that, we'll see. I will, if I decide to do anything else with the radiator today, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. All right, so this is going to be actually a 2-day video. I did decide to just call it the other day. I didn't really feel like being out here anymore. And so I just went home. Decided I don't want this to be a 15-part video tearing the motor apart. So I'm back out here today. It's Saturday. Got my tubing cutter for the radiator. A buddy of mine's going to bring out his balancer puller. Words are fun. So I'll get the balancer off, get the timing chain off. We'll actually have the cam out of this thing today, finally. In the meantime, after I get the radiator out, I'm going to go ahead and cut the exhaust off because if you remember from old videos, the glass packs are really blown out. And I have something different that I'm going to be putting in here. So you can see it there in the corner. Got a nice exhaust system along with these headers here. That'll be which that was, oh yeah, the long tubes, these here. That'll be going in. So we'll we don't need this one, and I don't want it. Plus, one of the biggest irritants I have about the car is those little pea shooters. I never like the look of tiny little exhaust like that. So, I'm gonna get to work, see what I can get done before my buddy gets here, and I'll update you guys as I go. All right, it's an hour and a half later. This thing has fought my exhaust cutter from Amazon. Is a piece of freaking junk. But as you can see, one side of the exhaust is off. Took me a freaking hour and a half, and one side is off. Of course, it didn't help that I had to cut it in a couple different places because I wasn't thinking properly, but still. Besides that, I took 5 minutes and got the radiator out. That's sitting over there. So, under hood, I'm just waiting on my buddy to come in with the balancer puller, and then I can finish that. Otherwise, this is done. So now I have to do the passenger side and then take the starter out so I can get the passenger header out because, well, as you can see, it's right there, but it's not coming out without the starter, or with the starter in. So, yeah. Hopefully this passenger side isn't going to take me an hour and a half, but the cheap Amazon tubing cutter separated, it broke apart. So I kind of halfway repaired it. Hopefully it'll hold up long enough. Let's get the passenger side out. I'll update you guys in a little bit. All right. Well, I'm dumb and forgot to take video, but yeah, other side of the exhaust came out in just a couple minutes. Go figure. Once you've already broken the tool, you really don't care if you screw it up. So I just beat the hell out of it and it came out. But I'm freezing, so I'm going to head home now. My buddy's still quite a ways out with the balancer puller, so I can't really do anything. And like I said, I'm cold. But that looks a whole lot better without those little pea shooters sticking out, I think. It's going to look great once I get that other exhaust on. So I'm going to warm up for a bit, and I will probably come back out either later on today or maybe tomorrow so that I can get that cam out. And then when I do, I'll update you guys. Like I said, it should be another day or two. For you guys, it will probably be the next edit in just a second.